everybody. It is Friday, February 2nd. Move it, Walter the dog. And maybe you don't know, but February 2nd is something super, super exciting. It's Groundhog's Day. So if you don't know the song, February 2nd, Groundhog, Groundhog, February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. So I could probably sing that all day long. But February 2nd also means that we have been over a month into the new year. So over a month, that means we've had time to work on our New Year's resolutions. And maybe resolutions, maybe you call them goals. But I was out of the office yesterday. Again, I know it seems like I'm just skipping town all over the place. But I was actually at the Cass Clay 35 Under 35 program. I was accepted for the 2018 year. And so we had our second session yesterday. We had some awesome speakers, and wouldn't you know it, they came to speak to us about setting goals and about there being this misconception that there is a balance between, that's not me itching, by the way, that's that crazy dog. Just so everybody doesn't think I have fleas. Maybe, oh, my dog doesn't either. That's not what I'm saying. But anyways, so, spoke to us first about the misconception that there is a balance between work and life. All right, I have kind of needed permission, I guess, lately to think that my work-life blend is what they taught us yesterday. They called it a work-life blend. That my work-life blend is different from the next person's, and it's going to be different from yours because we have different values. They might be similar. Sure, they might be similar, but the goals that tie into each value, tied to the beliefs surrounding why it's a goal in the first place, those are going to be different. And that's beautiful and awesome and strange, I guess you might say. So it's a really cool exercise that we did. And actually, I'll post the picture if for those of you who are interested. So there's essentially there's 5 categories to our life. There's the work professional life, family and friends, spiritual, leisure, and then, what was the other one? There's one more. Oh, health. Oh my gosh, this is on the chiropractic page and I forgot health. Oh, I'm fired for sure. Tiff, don't watch this one. But, so, on a scale of 0 to 10, we were asked to rate our satisfaction in each category. All right? Because it isn't about a balance, it's about a blend and what makes sense for you. And what was interesting to see is, so there's 35 gals in this program, right? That's why it's called 35 Under 35. It was interesting as I was going through and talking with some people about how many of us would say that our number one value or priority in our life is our family. But yet, if we are to look at how much time and effort we are putting into those 5 different areas, that maybe family is the bottom of the totem pole, that maybe they don't get as much time, as much energy, as much of your love as the rest of Yes, he thinks he's a lap dog. That's what a goofball. As much time as the rest of it. And so if you needed to hear permission that it's okay for you to have different values than the next person, than your partner even, well, maybe that's a little bit sticky. Kind of have to be on the same page because your partner is going to be the one that holds you accountable. And maybe this isn't even your spouse. Maybe by partner, I mean someone who you work out with or a coworker who you guys collaborate on a lot of projects. Or maybe you have that one friend who every year you go on vacation with and just get away or whatever it may be. So I wanted to check in. How are your New Year's goals doing? What areas do you feel like you need to tweak? And do you want to know what? If your goals aren't the same a month in as they were at the start of the year, that's totally okay. First of all, our goals should change. They should be dynamic. They should be ever flowing. Ever assessed? I don't know. They should be different. Something really cool someone said yesterday, a gal in the program, a new friend you would say, is that for the last few years, running a 5K has been on her goals. And as she was listening to the speakers, she realized she doesn't actually want to run a 5K. She has friends that run 5Ks, and that's cool and jolly for them. But a more realistic goal for her is to just get in her workouts, 20-minute workouts 3 or 4 times a week. That's realistic. That is going to make those tiny steps that eventually will lead to big change in her life. And so, what goals do you have for yourself that maybe are not too lofty, but aren't really you, that aren't what you want, are you borrowed from someone else? And that's totally okay if you do borrow goals from someone else. So if you know me, you know that I really, really, really enjoy getting mail. And so one of the gals yesterday, one of her goals was to start sending cards to, like, just greeting cards, just, hey, how are you? I love you. You're wonderful. This is why. Cards to family and friends. And I thought that was awesome. Why doesn't everybody do that? Why don't we all tell the people that we love them all the time, more? So, just a little rant, but like I said, it is February 2nd. It is Groundhog's Day. It is a month in, and just doing some reflecting, I guess. So, I will post that little exercise for you, and if you have questions, comment on here, ask me in the office, message me, whatever, but have a wonderful cold day. Yeah, it's chilly. I wasn't expecting that, but I never am because I don't pay attention to the weather, so I didn't walk out of the door with shorts on this morning, but I also wasn't really prepared for 10 below. Anyways, have a great weekend, everybody.